This evening, 3 arrested for possession of illegal guns. Republic Bank to buy out Scotiabank in the Caribbean. Landlady struggles to evict reportedly terrible tenants. Ministry of Public Health moves to license dozens of new medical facilities. In the region, Honduran president's brother accused of drug trafficking. And internationally, Indian man kicked off a flight for making terrorist joke.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Greetings to our viewers in Guyana and around the world. Today is Tuesday, November the 27th, 2018, and this edition of Headline News is now being streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Police apprehended 3 men for possession of illegal weapons and false registration plates. Here's more in this report. 3 men were arrested in Georgetown after they were found to be in possession of 2 illegal guns and a false license plate. On Monday, at around 5 p.m., officers in A Division intercepted the men at the Infinity gas station at Prince's and High Street. Police arrested 27-year-old Casey Chapman of Sophia, 30-year-old Adam McDonald of Amelia's Ward Linden, and 24-year-old Sheldon Andrews of West Rheinvelt Housing Scheme. Chapman and McDonald were reportedly located in a parked car with registration number HC5573, while Andrews was standing at the driver's side of the window talking to the driver. Ranks searched the car and uncovered a 9mm pistol with 12 rounds of ammunition and a .32 caliber Taurus pistol with a magazine of 7 rounds of ammunition. Ranks also found a pair of paste-on registration plates bearing the number PRR4987. The men were taken into custody and are currently awaiting charges. On Monday, Minister of Finance Winston Jordan announced the 2019 national budget is $300.7 billion Guyana dollars, an increase of 12.6% from the 2018 budget. Guyana's real gross domestic product is expected to grow by 4.6%. The growth projection is based on the steady growth in the global economy and stable commodity prices. Agriculture, fishing, and forestry sectors are forecasted to grow by 3.9%. Sugar production is expected to increase by 15.6%, while rice is expected to grow steadily by 2.7% in 2019. Gold declaration is expected to increase with an industry growth projected at 2.5%, while bauxite will continue to grow by 8.6%. Meanwhile, mining and quarrying sectors are expected to expand by 3.7%. Manufacturing is expected to grow by 4.2%, construction by 10.5%, and services by 3.7%. The parent company of Republic Bank is preparing to take over Scotiabank's operations in 9 Caribbean nations, including Guyana. Here's more. Republic Bank Financial Holdings Limited has announced that it has entered into an agreement to acquire Scotiabank's banking operations in Guyana, St. Martin, and the Eastern Caribbean territories of Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The agreement, which is valued at $123 million, was executed on November 27, 2018. Speaking on the acquisition, Chairman of RFHL, Ronald F. Hartman, said, quote, "The acquisition represents another major milestone for the Republic Group. As we grow and acquire significant positions in our existing markets, it is important that we continue to broaden our footprint regionally and internationally. We are confident that our expanded presence or entrance in those markets will redound to the benefit of Scotiabank's clients and employees as well as Republic's existing stakeholders." As of September 30th, 2018, the Republic Group's total asset base was valued at $10.5 billion with an equity of $1.5 billion. This acquisition is expected to increase RFHL's assets by approximately $2.5 billion. Citigroup Global Markets Incorporated is advising the company on this transaction as well. Don't go away. Coming up after the break. Ministry of Public Health moves to license dozens of new medical facilities. And local landlady bemoans reportedly terrible tenants. But first, here are today's foreign currency exchange rates sponsored by Elite Fragrance and Trading Company located at 123 Regent Road, Georgetown. For the latest in news from Guyana, the region, and beyond, visit our website, headlinenewsguyana.com.
Shop at John Lewis Styles in December and you could win one Amazon tablet or smartwatch every day. And that's not all. 4 persons will win $1 million to spend in the store. Just imagine, $1 million to spend on clothing, footwear, watches, fragrances, handbags, luggage, and accessories. Enter to win with every $5,000 you spend. So shop now to win one tablet or smartwatch every day and $1 million to spend in the store. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Fresh ingredients and Creole foods at the Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Finger-licking boil and fry, meats cooked to perfection. No MSG added. We cater for vegetarians too. Breakfast and lunch available fresh Mondays through Fridays. We open 7 a.m. Get coffee, Milo, or our famous power porridge filled with a blend of indigenous barks, natural fruit juices. Catering services and delivery available. Call 231-4343. Located at 16 Access Road, Kingston. The Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Bringing back the good old days.
Real FM 93.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to size. Waste a day and spend the night. Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside us. Simple things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
Christmas big, plus size big, big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, Christmas big, plus size big, big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the GTT Plus Size Christmas. There's always more to love with GTT. Terms and conditions apply. See gtt.co.gy for details.
To find all your beauty and hair care products, visit the newly constructed American Home and Beauty Center, located at Robb and Wellington Streets. We have a wide variety of beauty products, including cosmetics, perfume sets, hair extensions, hair care products, costume jewelry, accessories, and many more. Check us out on Facebook at American Home and Beauty Center or call us on 226-4179. And remember to visit us at our mega location at Robb and Wellington Streets, across from CNS Channel 6.
Welcome back. Every year, the Government Technical Institute hosts a faculty-wide cooking competition. Wendell Jeffrey was there and filed this report.
In second position, only trailing by 7 points, we have the administrator.
The Government Technical Institute held an inaugural cookout that pitted faculty and staff within departments against each other. The event was designed to foster and improve cordial relationships. And from the enthusiasm of involvement and the comments which were observed, the event seemed to have achieved its goal.
Winners, thanks to other departments of the inaugural GTI Staff Association.
The team leader of the winners of the cooking competition, Angela Bond, and some of the other faculty members spoke with Channel 2 Headline News.
I feel great. Cooking is one of my hobbies. Of course, I could not have done it without my hard-working team.
How many persons made up the team?
The team was 4 persons, 2 from Land and Survey and 2 from Science. We are happy. Usually the activities that are planned for students. However, we thought that as lecturers, this would lend to us unifying as a team, putting down our tools and our professional hats and bonding together as departments to ensure that we could foster some good relationships.
Acting principal of the Government Technical Institute and also a member of the winning team, Tiffany Prasad, also spoke with Channel 2 Headline News.
Hard work pays off. We all work together as a team and we are here celebrating as the winning team for our gift and we are just elated. This is part of the administration's effort to foster camaraderie between staff and just basically build relationships. We work committed, we work hard, and this is a chance for us to unwind and get to relax with each other and just enjoy good company.
The organizers lauded the success of the event and plan to have more of them.
I think it was a success. I think this is something that we would have a lot more of because thus far it's just been great.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. In 2019, Guyanese will have more options for healthcare in Guyana as the Public Health Ministry is currently in the process of approving several dozen medical facilities. The Ministry of Public Health has commenced processing applications to license health facilities for 2019. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Shamdeo Prasad said so far 4 completed applications were received for consideration for licensing in 2019. According to the CMO, for this year, 55 health facilities were recommended for licensing by the Central Board of Health on submission of inspection report and score sheets from each facility. The 55 institutions include 10 public hospitals, 4 private hospitals, 10 medical laboratories, 4 optical centers, 17 health centers, 3 medical and surgical centers, 2 dialysis centers, 2 nursing homes, 2 imaging centers, and 1 radiation therapy center. However, the process of licensing approval is still being finalized as the tardiness of the applications, coupled with numerous flaws on the documentation, must be corrected. Dr. Julian Amsterdam, Director of Standards and Technical Services within the Public Health Ministry, said many health facilities have submitted their documents very late for processing in 2018. More than 30 of the 55 entities approved for licensing submitted their documents between October and November, Amsterdam confirmed. One local landlord is upset with her tenants. She claims that the family refused to pay rent, damaged her property, changed the locks, and even threatened to call the cops on her if she said anything about it. Esther Sobers spoke to the distraught property owner and filed this report.
I need some justice because Guyana here, nobody don't give you no help, nowhere.
Local landlady Bibi Bacchus thought her contractual agreement with a police officer, Neville Rogers, and his parents, Ismay Tixie and Horace Haley, would be a civil one. Bacchus rented the trio a house located in Alexander Village. However, the situation turned into a nightmare. The landlady alleges that the tenants moved 8 additional persons into the house, refused to pay the rent for the past several months, caused damages to the property, locked Bacchus out of her premises, and caused the electricity to be disconnected. She is disgusted by the actions of her tenants' refusal to move. However, she opted to publicize her issue after feeling threatened by the police officer and being told by his family that they will not move because the police officer in question has connections.
I am looking after a place for my mom, and I rent some people it, and these people doesn't want their old rent, their old light bill, telephone bill, and like they want to beat me for my own place. GPL cut off the lights about 3 times or 4 times maybe. They went and they put it on back. The boy, his mom and dad I rent the place to, now is about 11 of them. And the boy, one of the child, he's a police officer. And because of that, he feel he can do anything and they feel they can do anything to anybody. They lock the gate. They locked me out of the premises. They haven't paid about 5 months rent.
She exercised all her legal options to evict the family after their contract had expired in October. She sent several warnings and multiple lawyer letters to the home, all of which were ignored by the family.
When I went to the police, Rumville police station, they tell me they can't go in there to escort me to my place because it's a whole drawn out story with these police because it's a police. Because a bigger one at OPR told me that when I'm going to serve them the notice, it's hell no hell because police won't go to serve them it. That's a show because he's a police officer. So that is what the man tell me. So I'm not getting no justice nowhere.
Bacchus then opted to make numerous complaints about the police officer to the Police Complaints Authority and to other high-ranking officers to intervene into the matter, but was to no avail.
I went to the personal assistant, the commissioner, personal assistant. I went to police welfare. Nothing becomes of that. I went to the command of A division. Nothing was there to be said about it, or he didn't do anything. The guy threatened me. He said he's going to deal with me.
That's the police officer?
That's the police officer. His name is Neville Rogers. And nothing came out of the story. Nothing.
The family only paid a deposit of $35,000 when they moved in and has not paid the rent for the past 5 months. Nonetheless, a visit was made to the house, and the tenants, who had left the back door ajar with loud music blasting, refused to come outside. Meanwhile, the family recently received another letter telling them to move by the end of this month. Nonetheless, Bacchus has deemed this a learning experience when renting her house to others and warning other landlords about this family.
All I'm telling people, beware of these people because this is what they do. She comes to you, she begs, and when you rent her the place, you see hell. You see hell with that woman and her kids. Her daughter, like she has a mental problem. You know, because they feel I'm an Indian. They could have, you know, do me anything or whatever, but I'm not going to sit back and let them do that.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Don't go away. Coming up after the break. Honduran president's brother accused of drug trafficking. And Indian man kicked off a flight for making terrorist joke. But before that, here's this week's Bridge Attraction schedule.
.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to sides. Wasted days, spend the night. Me, are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside us. Simple things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your...
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. Come on! 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
Shop at John Lewis Styles in December and you could win one Amazon tablet or smartwatch every day. And that's not all. 4 persons will win $1 million to spend in the store. Just imagine $1 million to spend on clothing, footwear, watches, fragrances, handbags, luggage, and accessories. Enter to win with every $5,000 you spend. So shop now to win one tablet or smartwatch every day and $1 million to spend in the store. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the GTT plus size Christmas. There's always more to love with GTT. Terms and conditions apply. See gtt.co.gy for details.
Welcome back. BP Bacchus brings us the regional and international headlines of the day.
In the region, a U.S. court has charged the brother of Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez with drug smuggling and weapon offenses. Prosecutors accuse Juan Antonio Hernandez of conspiring with others to smuggle large quantities of cocaine to the U.S. over a 12-year period. He is suspected of providing heavily armed security for the drug shipments. The network is said to have operated in Colombia, Honduras, and Mexico using planes, speedboats, and a submarine. Hernandez, who is a 40-year-old former congressman, was arrested on the 23rd of November in Miami, Florida. He faces 4 separate charges and up to life imprisonment on 3 of the charges. Mexico will deport Central American migrants who attempt to storm the U.S. border, its Interior Ministry said. The group, part of the migrant caravan heading towards the U.S. from Central America, was rounded up after trying to cross the border violently and illegally on Sunday. Video footage on social media shows dozens of people running towards the border fence near the city of Tijuana, but was repelled by U.S. border officials using tear gas. Many in the migrant caravan are likely to be unsettled by this turn of events, and with many in the shelters realizing how long the waiting for asylum could be, some are growing increasingly desperate. And in international news, a passenger on a domestic Indian flight was offloaded and detained after he photographed himself and used a caption that included the word terrorist. Yogvedant Pudar was on a Jet Airways flight from Calcutta to Mumbai when he had allegedly covered half of his face and captioned the photo, "Terrorists on flight. I destroy women's heart." A nearby passenger saw the photo and alerted the crew on board. Pudar was going to send the photo to a friend over Snapchat, according to the police. However, the pilot was forced to return to the gate so Pudar could be apprehended. In a statement, airport officials said they detained the young man for his mischievous activity on board, as he was found using language which was inferred as a security threat. Headline News, Bibi Bacchus.
Thanks, Bibi. Also, we here at Channel 2 Headline News would like for you all watching at home to join us in wishing Bibi a happy birthday. Enjoy it. And now for your 3-day weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, headlinenewsguyana.com. You can also tune in 6:30 tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast and Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez signing out for this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your home and do have a blessed evening.